Welcome everyone, I'm John and this is the crypto channel of John. Today I'm gonna do some charting. First of all, let's take a look at Bitcoin, and afterwards I'm gonna take a look at kaspa and my prediction that I have set and if they came true, yes or no. At this point, let's take the weekly. So my prediction of the weekly was that we needed to come back down to this point, and this was 25k. We did the first time, so the second time I wanted to see it hit back around 28,000. So I would love to see Bitcoin dip to this point of area. This really interesting me to see it happen. At this point we're still moving in a downtrend, so it's still very much possible to see it happen to go here to these lower levels. I would love to see it, but of course I have no glass ball. I have to wait and see what the market does. At this time we are doing sideways accumulation. So where do I really look at is the gaps between. There's a gap here, there's a gap here that need to be filled up. So these are gaps because this candle is one big candle moving upwards, and a candle never does this. So this is huge money coming in, and this needs to be filled up. Of course, it always does it. You can really look at it. So we went hugely up. What did we do? We fill it up again, so we came back down to it. If you can look further into markets, you can see we went down, we filled it up, we went back down, this part was filled up. So if you look at charting a lot, you can see this happen constantly over and over again. So now we went up, so I would love to see it hit this bar one time and then move upwards in Bitcoin. So we could see a little bit more downward side, but of course we still have to wait and see what happens. We did break a downward trend at this point, but if you watch at the touch, we're still going downwards. If you watch here, we're going slightly up at this point, so that means that we could see a diversion and going upwards at this point. So that's nice to see. Now, second of all, I want to look at was kaspa, of course. And this was my prediction that we had, and it was a beautiful one, I must say. I said we were gonna hit and come back to these lower points, and we perfectly did. So also kaspa is a very nice charting to see. So let me take these indicators one time off. Let's put it on a full screen that you can see it better. So you can see how beautiful this charting is. So we went up, we came back down, we cleaned up everything, so we will never see these lows again, I'm sure of that. So same here, we took off and we just came back to clean this off. This is necessary for a good charting. It always happens like this. So because we already cleaned this part off, I wanted to see it go up and hit these higher levels, and what did we do? We perfectly hit it again. So does it mean that we are already in the green, that we can go up easily? I'm not 100% sure at this point because of the sell pressure that we have, of course. A lot of people are selling it and a lot of people are buying it. The RSIs show me that we are moving upwards, so that's good. Here we are still moving downwards, so I want to see this swing back upwards before I can 100% say that we are going up. But at this point it looks promising. I would suggest, if you are not yet into kaspa, buy stepstones into it, very small amounts, slowly going into this coin, because we are now at all-time highs, and if we are at an all-time high, I would never suggest to enter. When we hit this point here, I would have rebought it, of course. I sold here around 5 cents I sold, and I rebought a bit around 0.42, so that was about a 20% gain of my coins, and that's what I really liked. So it's 16% more coins that I have at this point, so that's for me a nice profit. until you make 60% more coins. That still takes some time. And if you just do this and you're there to swing in and out, yeah, you had a few days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 5 days. So in 5 days we came back down here twice. So you had a perfectly time to buy here. And why did I say this line? Because this is the top. And I wanted to see it tested. So this just means that this U really is completely done. So it does not need to come back here to have a solid and good market structure. So I wanted to let you guys know this. So if you are interested in buying kaspa, that you are really going into it. So if you are interested into it, I would suggest around 4. If it dips below this trend line, then yeah, we are going straight back to 0.032. I'm not gonna FUD this and say it's gonna happen at all. We can go just straight up to if the miners suggest that they are holding, because the increase of petahash on this market is huge. Of course, that was because of the miners. They were so profitable that everybody wants to buy one, of course. You could have your refunding in like a month, and that's huge. Of course, this at this point it's increased a bit of time, but still it's a very profitable mining gear. I have not seen yet mining gear that delivered $30 to $40 a day. It's unseeable at this point. So if you're still into it, if you still want to buy one, I would suggest to have a bit of patience. Maybe in a month or two they will be like $200-300 and you can ROI just as fast, a lot faster than that they are doing it now. But that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this charting small movie. I wish you all a very great day. Have a blissful moment. Enjoy, keep smiling of course, and see you in the next one. Ciao.